the not-so-secret desire of nearly every wife. Welcome back, my friends, to another live video. This is Troy Stone King. Thank you so much for watching. The not-so-secret desire of nearly every wife. Sometimes I share what I hope is new information to you, something that's going to change your paradigm. It's going to shift what you believe. Not this time, not in this video. In this video, the not-so-secret desire of nearly every wife, I want to remind you of a very strong foundational principle in marriage. So this one is kind of for the husbands out there, but if you're a wife, or if you're a single gal or a single guy, this is still good information to have. So let me start out by saying, when my lovely bride and I were first married, I wasn't the best husband because I didn't really understand this not so secret desire of nearly every wife, of which my wife is one of those people. But before I go any further, let me say that every woman is different. Every woman is different. Some prefer to work at home. Some prefer to have a career outside the home. Some love to travel. Some would rather stay around their home area. Some women love chocolate. Some people, surprisingly enough, some women don't love chocolate. I know, that's a big shock. I know people who don't love chocolate, and they are female. However, there are a few commonalities to most women, especially most wives. So I'm being careful here by not saying it's every single wife, but this is for most wives. And in fact, in my experience, pretty much every wife has this same desire. So I want to share it with you. Here's the deal. Every wife, almost every wife, wants someone to listen to her. She wants someone to listen to her. Someone who's more than her closest girlfriend. Someone who's more than her closest female family member. She wants someone who is 100% committed to always being for her. That's the person she wants to listen to her. Before I go any further, if you're a husband, hear me on this. Okay? If you are a husband and you're not regularly listening to what your wife needs to share from her heart, then a part of her is dying inside. She needs you to hear her. Yes, the mundane things of the day, it's important to discuss those, but she needs you to hear her secret desires. She needs you to hear the things that she fears. She needs you to hear the things that are causing her pain. She needs you to listen to everything that comes out of her heart. And here's the problem. You can't always know when she has that need. You need to be ready all the time to listen to what comes out of her heart. And in fact, you need to be having regular times with your amazing bride to listen to what is in her heart. It will show up sitting next to each other on the couch. It will show up driving down the road. It will show up in odd places, but she needs to share, and she needs you to listen. You and I, as men, as husbands, aren't just here to be, quote, the provider. In fact, many women love having their own source of income, and a lot of them love being the primary source of income. We're not here to be the provider. We're not here to just be the spider killer, because guess what? I know marriages where the woman is better at killing the spiders. One of the biggest things that your wife needs is just to have you there to listen. You're there to be her closest confidant. You're there to be the one with whom she shares the secret desire. She needs to be with you to laugh. She needs to be with you to cry. She needs to feel that you are always there to listen to her. Sometimes she needs a problem solver, but more often, she just needs you to listen. She just needs you to listen to what she has to say. One other major point about this. She doesn't need you to be critiquing what she's saying. She doesn't need you to tell her this is wrong or this is right. No, in those times, she needs a safe place. She needs a heart of empathy from you. She needs you to listen, and if she wants it, to gently respond to her. You need to be an encourager for your wife when she shares from her heart. So husbands, I challenge you. I want you to think about, when was the last time you sat next to your amazing bride? Maybe you held her hand and you just listened to her share from her heart. If you can't remember the last time that happened, it's been far too long. If it's been more than a week or two, it's too long. You need to be sitting down with your wife and listening to her speak from her heart, if not daily, at least several times a week. Remember what I said. If she's not getting this time with you, if she's not able to share from her heart, a part of her is slowly dying. This is critical. This is critical for your wife. You know, there are a lot of principles that you can read in books, that you can hear in podcasts, that you can watch on videos, and that I share on these videos about having a fantastically happy, ridiculously crazy happy marriage. But if you miss this one, none of the rest matters. If you're not there to listen to her heart very regularly, then nothing else you do is going to make a difference. Why? Because she's not feeling the love and trust from you. Let me tell you, I don't want to beat this much longer, but please, for the sake of your marriage, sit down regularly with your wife, and listen to her share from her heart. Encourage her to do so. And if it's been a long time, then you might have to start that process by just sitting down and saying, honey, what's on your mind? And if it's been a while, she may not be open yet. It takes time to get back to that place if the trust isn't there. But if you keep asking gently, not in a pressure-filled way, she will get back to it. Because as I said, nearly every wife wants this time and needs it with you. So thank you, my friends, for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that it brings value to you, but more importantly, I hope it brings value to your marriage. If you like this video, if you like what I've talked about in this video, hit that like button for me. If you've got comments or thoughts about the times maybe that you and your wife share, or if you're a wife, when you and your husband share, I'd love to hear those stories. I get so much joy hearing about marriages that are doing wonderfully. And if you'd like to send a private comment or talk more about marriage with me personally, send me an email to live, that's L-I-V-E, @troystoneking.com. And you can also check out my 60 plus videos that are over on my YouTube channel. That's at youtube.com/Troy Stoneking. And finally, I do more business-oriented type videos over on LinkedIn, and that's at linkedin.com/in/Troy Stoneking. Or if you just search for Troy Stoneking on either of those channels, you'll find me. There will be other Troy Stonekings, but there's a very small group of us. So thank you again, my friends, for taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.